Oh, nothing like a good morning poo. This is gorgeous. It's a lot of climbing, but it is so worth it. It is amazing. It's so beautiful. Oh. The water's really cold. Some of it's still frozen. Unbelievable. I'm getting my butt kicked. It is hot, even though I'm walking through snow. Oh, I think it's just the reflection of the snow onto me, but I've got mass sunscreen on. Still feel like I'm getting fried. This elevation, so I'm about 8,100 feet right now. It's beautiful. It's really great. It's not bad. Holy crap. That was a climb. I had to navigate through a lot of snowfields that there were no like previous footprints. I don't think anybody's been through here in a long time, or at least a couple weeks. It's a little bit hard to navigate. Oh, look at behind me. Isn't that great? Here, I'll give you a 360 view. It's pretty amazing. So I'm about to summit Dick's Pass. There's quite a bit of snow already coming up to this point, which was the south side, and I'm going to be going over on the north side. So I haven't seen it yet, but apparently there's quite a bit of snow. So my plan is to put my rain kilt on and shorten my trekking poles so they're really, really tiny, so I can use them as like a safety device. And I'm going to glissade down the side if it is allowable to do that. I don't know if there's going to be too many trees or what, but we'll see when I get up there. I'm kind of excited actually to do it. What could go wrong? So I made it over the pass. It's kind of hairy. There's no signs on the trees. I used my GPS to navigate the best I could, but there's like no previous footprints. I glissaded part of it. It did not go great. So I've learned you can't really, on short little sections, can't control very well where you're gonna land. So I kind of aimlessly slid down some hills and kind of was nervous about the trees. For the most part, I just post-holed through a couple times up to my waist and got stuck. I was getting a little bit nervous. It was such a steep hill. There's like nowhere to camp if I had like ran out of daylight, but made it through, which is good. I'm safe. So for most of the last hour and a half, I've been trying to navigate to find the trail. So I'm using my GPS, and I know where the trail kind of is, but everything's covered in snow, and it makes it hard to get to the trail. So I'm near the trail. I'm having to climb this snowy hill behind me. It's just a little aggravating. I want to make better time, and I'm just like kind of wandering in circles at times. But other hikers have been through, so it's not impossible. Okay. So can I just say, if you ever want to do the Tahoe Rim Trail, wait until the snow has melted. Unless you have a lot of amazing snow experience, and navigation skills, you'll be miserable. Oh my gosh, there's been so many snowfields like on the side of like a bowl kind of going down. Run, wrong, slip. Mom, don't listen to this. And you're gonna be at the bottom of that hill. Microspikes don't help in that situation. I don't have any, but they won't help because the snow, because of the time of year, it's just melting so fast that it's a slushy. Microspikes wouldn't hold. I do have quite a bit of snow experience. I've circumnavigated Crater Lake solo in the dead of winter. I've done a lot of snow hikes in the Cascades in Oregon. So I felt pretty secure with that, but it still kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies in many, many ways, because run, wrong, slip, no matter how experienced you are, you're going to be at the bottom of that bowl. I don't even know if you'd be able to survive that. So it's pretty scary. You know, people are doing it just fine, but there is definitely a risk there, and unless you have a whole lot of experience with that, I just wouldn't recommend it. Now granted, later in the year it's going to be really, really hot, but I think September would be an amazing time of year to do it, when the weather's cooled down a little bit, but snow hasn't come in quite yet, and the mosquitoes will be gone. So it's an amazing, amazing trail. The Tahoe Rim Trail Association has done an amazing job at keeping these trails up. Really, really fantastic. Even the portions that are open to mountain bikers, fantastic. Yeah, you have to avoid the mountain bikers, but they're very respectful, all the bikers. I mean, I haven't seen like litter on the trail. The trail's really, really well maintained. There's only been a couple blowdowns that I've had to navigate over or around. It's been pretty amazing. So I would definitely highly recommend this trail. Bring stuff for bears. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm impressed. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, let's talk clothes. So what do I do about clothes and keeping things clean? And I'm so sorry about my continuing cold sore. The sun isn't helping. It just keeps drying up and bleeding, and it's not healing very well. Anyway, so this is what I do. I wear the same thing every day. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. I bring one extra pair of underwear. I wear the same pair for 2 days, and once 2 days are up, I rinse them out. I just find a stream, and I rinse and kind of scrub them out. Sometimes if I do it away from the stream, like in a Ziploc bag, I'll use Dr. Bronner's as soap to clean them. And then to let them dry, I just hang them off the back of my pack while I hike, so everybody gets to see my underwear. Socks, I wear the same pair of Darn Tough wool socks for, well, this trip's a little bit different because I did get in and get some laundry done. I will wear up to like 4 or 5 days. I bring one extra pair of socks, and then I have a sleeping pair that never get used on trail. They're only for sleeping, so they stay somewhat clean. And then my clothes, I wear the same clothes every single day. I don't bring any extra clothes. I bring this puffy that I pin on in camp, or sometimes to sleep in. Like right now, the sun's kind of going down, and I had dinner. I'm just kind of chilling and listening to a book. I don't have my quilt all the way pulled up. I sleep in just a quilt. It's like an over quilt. It's not a sleeping bag. I'm not like in that yet. So once that goes over me, then I'll take my jacket off. So yeah, I get pretty gross. My hair is pretty, like, getting pretty greasy, but I just, I put a hat on it, so it's not really obvious. Yeah, it gets pretty gross. I get kind of stinky, and I don't mind being stinky so much as sticky. I don't like that sticky feeling before going to bed. I've thought about carrying baby powder to kind of, after I rinse off, to put baby powder on. It's just, I don't know, more weight, and I could just see it if it's windy at all, just kind of getting everywhere, so I've just like, opted not to, but it's an option, I guess. I could put some in my hair too, I guess, to soak up some of the oil. I don't know. I haven't even combed my hair yet. I just use my fingers to kind of pull through. It's kind of gross. This is part of the trail. There's a term called hiker trash. You kind of just get, and that's why I felt uncomfortable the other day going into resupply. You kind of feel like a bum. You just can't help it. You're just like dirty all the time and living on the trail. So it's just the way of life. So it's probably more than you needed to know. But maybe you were too shy to ask, and now I've covered it.